Hi, friends. Happy Sunday morning to you. Probably Sunday afternoon where you are. Because here on the west coast of America, of California, America, uh, it's 11:08 in the AM. So, good morning from here, but probably good afternoon to you, is the point I'm getting at here. Hello, Lucifer. Meow. That's a lot of meowing you have. Yeah, I hear all that meowing. First chore I'm going to have to do is put some pants on. I'm currently just wearing boxers. But I guess the very first chore I'm going to have to do is watch the cat eat, apparently. Go ahead, eat your foods. Well, what are you meowing at me for? So angrily if you're not even going to eat. But one of the number one chores that's on tap for today. Hi, Winston's mom. Hi, Boba Fett. Oh, loose for you and me both have tasks to do today. So I don't have a lot of big tasks. One of my chores today is to go poo. I think I'm about ready to do that chore right now. I'm going to jump that chore. I'm going to let that chore jump the line, I think. It's fair for pooing to jump the line. Makes sense. Oops. I'll need to lower this. There you go. That's better. So we're going to let the pooing chore jump ahead of the line here. Nachiketa is live with the panel. Well, good for Nachiketa. Because, Rosalind Pierce, because I care about my digestive health, okay? Because I started this stream anticipating that I'd do a couple of chores before I had to poop. But then, as soon as I started it, it was just, it was like that Beatles song. Here comes the poop, ba-da-da-da. Here comes the poop, and I say, it's my poop. Poop, 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 I had to poop. So yeah, I actually did not anticipate starting the stream and immediately the sun doesn't go like that though. Maybe not, but the song does. It goes poop, 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 I have to poop. One of the Beatles' best songs. Along with that song that they wrote about pita bread. Are you familiar with that one? Lovely pita made of bread, pocket to put my stuff in. Do I play any video games? I occasionally will play a video game, but I don't really stream gaming, I guess it is the case that if I'm going to play a video game at all, I'm likely to stream it. But generally speaking, I'm not producing that kind of content. When I caught a glimpse of Rita, filling in a ticket in a little white book. That's my favorite thing to do outside. Go back inside. Does that count as an outdoor activity? My favorite thing to do outside is to go back inside. Sometimes I enjoy looking at things outside. Like outside looks pretty cool right now, because there's still a little bit of snow on the ground. We have 2 cats. Yeah. The cats go outside more than we do. They're inside-outside cats. In contrast, Rachel and I are mostly inside people. Here's one of our cats. His name is Trouble. Say hi to Rosalind Pierce, Trouble. Okay, there. He just said hi to you telepathically. Alright, now this is where you go to put on clothes. This is called the clothing room. These clothings are called pants. You put these on like anybody else does, one leg at a time. That's the way you put on pants, all right? Now we're really cooking with pants, okay? One of the advantages of pants is that when you're wearing pants, you can show people your whole body. There's Trouble. Now I'm wearing pants. Let's see where Trouble wants to go. The kitchen? Shock. Trouble would appreciate it if I just did this all day, just followed him around. Let him tell me where to go. Huh, Trouble. You like it when I'm standing right here. In your domain. This is his table, you know. I mean, he lets us use it for making coffee. But basically, this is his table. Would you like new food? What are you trying to tell me? Here. My name is Natasha Godfrey Ashford, aka NGA. Is there still snow on the ground? A little bit, yeah. Let's go look outside. We're going to show everybody. Guess how old my dad is, says Rosalind Pierce. I don't know, but I'll tell you how old I am. I'm 53. Yes, there's still snow outside on the car. But it's not especially cold out here. All right, well, here's one of the chores I need to do. So, I moved these plants over here when it was snowing yesterday so they wouldn't get frozen. I need to move them back over here. Brr. It's kind of cold in the shade. There. I'm done. That's one chore we can cross off the chore list. Check it out. They're all over there now, where they're supposed to be. And none of them got snowed on. I did a good job of moving those plants as soon as it started to snow yesterday, before they could get snowed on. Probably the woodland friends would like some cutlets, but brr, it's just too cold to stay outside any longer. Oh, it's too cold. Hush, hush, I'm so old. So we do have some interesting sporting events coming out today that I'm looking forward to having on in the background. I might put on the basketball game in the background at the moment, but that's not what I'm particularly interested in. Here we go. I'm 53. I don't find it rude. I know this yard. This is just melon. Do you? Well, have you, maybe you were friends with the previous owner or something. Who knows? Now we're in the middle of California, Richard Lawson. We're in Mariposa, California, but we just got snow yesterday for a strange, unseasonally late snow, you know. We don't usually get a ton of snow up here, but apparently we've only lived here. This is our second winter here, and both of them had been very snowy winters, and then but we certainly didn't get any snow this late last year. It's kind of nice because we have a little seasonal stream at the bottom of the gully. It's on the side of the house there. And this late snow will keep that stream flowing water longer into the summer. She's still in bed upstairs. And I stayed in bed till quite late today myself. I stayed in bed till 11 or so. A little before 11. Maybe 10:30 or something. Lip ooh ooh ah ah. You did your favorite thing outside. You came back in. Exactly. That's right. I was outside for a little while. Well, we're at 4,000 feet, which isn't super high, but we're near Yosemite. And we are above the snow line. Most of Mariposa generally isn't, but we are. And but yeah, that's like a freakishly late storm. I couldn't believe when I looked out the window yesterday, and there were these massive, big snowflakes falling down from the sky. Right, there's snow for quite some time. I mean, quite a bit ended up sticking to the ground, which I don't believe the snowplows ever came by, which means it didn't really get that sticky. Or it also means that it probably was not snowing just a little bit below us. The thing is, I don't have internet, I don't think. I never tried, but I don't believe that the internet goes all the way down to the stream. So I don't think I can take you all the way down there. I could probably go down the hill a little ways and get a better shot of it, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried to go down that hill since we got the new internet, which is better than the old internet used to be. Natasha Godfrey Ashford, I want you to think about this from Bill Gates' perspective for a second. If you're Bill Gates, how often when you meet people do they say to you something like, hey, can I have $900 million? Okay? So, he's probably sick of it. He's probably sick of giving people $900 million. Just, play it cool. Just be like, hey, Bill Gates, going yachting today? Like me, I'm going yachting. Are you too? After I go yachting, yeah. What's up, Billy? Willie Bell Belsom? Is that right? Last month, someone with you in this home? Well, yeah, there was. Matt was here for a week last month. Sometimes Cameron comes up to visit. We had Ruben and Acacia here for a while. Matt wasn't in this home with us. He was staying in the other house. Just Melon is not an American. You may have seen Rachel on the live stream. Oh. And maybe you're familiar with. No Asian one. Rachel is here, but no Asians. Michael says, hey, hi, boss. You probably encountered Rachel last time, and that's what's got you. Like, what's going on? This is a different person. Normally you'll get me live streaming. Every once in a while I get Rachel streaming, which I love when she does that. But it's it's a rarity, I guess. Hi, Michael. Rosalind Pierce has a question. Yes, I can hear you. Just ask your question. You don't need to inform me that you have a question. The thing is, what's kind of weird is that I kind of have the ultimate alibi for anything. Like whenever, wherever or whenever a crime was supposedly taking place, there's a decent chance I was live streaming at that moment. Hi, inner panic. How am I doing? Doing fine. We're getting we are getting some chores done this morning is what we're doing. We're not getting them done in particularly, expeditious fashion, but we are getting them done. All right. What says, Mom, when you say you found odd hail on your deck, odd sized hail, is that like this big? Is that me like long, like a big giant, like Miyagi Man? No, I haven't smoked any such cigarettes off live. Yeah, we've got a perma alibi. So, what, I found different styles of hail on my deck, different sizes of hail on my deck, and that was odd to me. Why aren't they all about the same size? Well, because, I don't know why. I don't know why. This is a Nick vape. Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna hide shit. Like, right? How am I gonna hide that indefinitely, right? Alright, I wasn't planning on buying you any watch. I'm glad to hear you got one, Mr. Cartopple. I got one too. I got mine from Timex. This might be a lighter. I don't know what else could be in my hand. My glasses. My bong, maybe? I don't know. I don't think I've hit my bong. I don't know what you're talking about. What happened with that woman last month? I have no idea what you're talking about. So, I told you all the things that could possibly have been in my hand. This, possibly this lighter, possibly this. That's about it. My glasses. I don't know what else could possibly have been in my hand. That's it. Those are all the things that could be in my hand. Cup of coffee. That's a possibility. Other glasses. Some strawberry puffs. I don't know. I don't know what it is you saw. All right, you go do your math homework, Mr. Gertobel. Just write on it. I refuse to be oppressed by your bullshit any longer. I know what he is. What am I? Yes, this is a vape. Tell a story about my wife. Once upon a time, Rachel went to the store with me and we bought some groceries. I can't believe Mandy Patinkin is YouTube Live. How great is that? I assume you're saying that I look like Mandy Patinkin. It's Carlos Paiva. Sup? Hello, Howie X. Well, maybe GK really is saying that Mandy Patinkin is live. Maybe he is. I don't know. Who is George Bush's cousin? Talking about Mandy Patinkin? Or are you talking about me? Oh, I'm George Bush's cousin? No. I'm not trying to socially engineer anyone. Well, that's not exactly true. I'm trying to socially engineer all of society by saying, here's what discourse should sound like when done correctly, you know? So in that regard, I do believe in the power of using language well to accomplish meaningful outcomes. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. This is a vape. Yeah, this is a vape. Well, I don't care if you're mad at me or not, young poet. I'm just correcting you, you know. I'm sure Mandy Patinkin is a well-respected thespian and an all-around good guy. I wasn't talking any shit about Mandy Patinkin. For all I know, maybe he is actually live on YouTube. I just assumed you were saying that I looked like Mandy Patinkin, but if you were actually saying that he really is live on YouTube, well, good for him. I'm very happy for him. Yeah, I enjoyed that as well. The Man with Great Machete. I enjoyed that typing session because she was just so ridiculously stereotypically ENTJ. Somebody who just has no respect whatsoever. Um, no respect whatsoever for TI, you know. For the gentle art of fucking around, is what I was going to say. But am I allowed what? Am I allowed to smoke hit a vape on a live stream? Well, I try to do it off camera. I can get my videos can get age restricted. I have these two vapes, and the reason I have them is because I quit smoking a week ago. So that's how I'm quitting smoking cigarettes. So I made the decision to quit smoking cigarettes and switch to a nicotine vape to try to, and eventually, with the idea of eventually weaning off of that as well, but with the idea that it was healthier than cigarettes. After smoking for about 25 years total, I figured it was time for me to stop smoking cigarettes. So, I do still smoke weed, and I use this vape to help me quit smoking cigarettes. So far, so good. Not that there's any possibility that it wouldn't go that way, but because I made a clear decision, and like, okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to cigarettes. I said the answer to that question. I have these vapes right here. These two. I've showed them both to you already. The reason I got this second one is because the first one turned out to be minty. I don't care if you're mad at me. Or just enough already. I'm not concerned about what your opinion about what I do is. I mean, I've been live streaming for. I've been YouTubing for 10 years, right? I've been smoking cigarettes and weed for the whole of those 10 years, pretty much, on camera the whole time without any problems. Nowadays, things are a little more fussy around YouTube, you know? I have these two in my house. That's it. That's all I have in the house. Like I said, I just quit smoking a week ago. I got this one first, but it was minty. So then I got this one. Why don't you accept my answers to your questions? Do I think a tool function is more usable than a dominant function? Um, no. I think you overuse your tool function. Your dominant is a function that you understand well enough to know how not to overuse it, which is why it's your nature, it's your full mastery nature rather than your default go-to tool, right? Don't listen to Boba Fett. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Try the Geek Bar. It's amazing. How's my memory right now? It's fine. How's your memory right now? I mean, it's kind of a sleepy day. It's a sleepy Sunday. We're not doing really any drugs today, Alexander the Great. No, I could hit it on live stream. I have historically done that, Rosalind Pierce. The problem is if somebody flags it anyway, then the video will get age restricted. It's not that I'll get a strike or get in trouble or anything, but the video will get age restricted. I just generally try to err on the side of not doing that. So, by and large, I'm trying to hit these things off camera, Sometimes I don't, and then sometimes those videos get age restricted. But if I'm staying on top of what I'm supposed to be doing, then I'll try to hit it off with the camera. Hey, Simple Girl 357, how's it going? Yes, Boba Fett. I am greedy for subs, quote unquote. All right, let's all stay sober by pulling some bar reps. I think that's the best way to stay sober. Because remember, I don't want to wait for my life to be over. You just be having envy over TE and I. Oh, right. Well, I mean, she was definitely overusing NI, right? Only an ENTJ would get a math degree when they're naturally ignoring the main function in math. Are you saying that about me? No, I didn't do that, Alexander the Great. Even if I were doing that stuff, it's not something I would do on camera, I don't think. But but I'm not doing this stuff. And if I were, I wouldn't be expressly lying about it like now. Like in other words, like I would be if this were, if I were doing that, then saying I'm not doing that, expressly lying about it, it's not something I do. I couldn't get away with it, it's so easy to read me. Oh. Well, you're a gentlewoman, a saint, and a reader of fine literature, Lou. Let's go ahead and put him on, say, a 10-minute timeout. Hope he learns a valuable lesson today. So while he's sitting in timeout thinking about his crimes, maybe he'll have an important lesson learning experience. Natasha Godfrey Ashford. No people who use Skype to talk could possibly be interesting. Skype's so super long time ago. Shout out from Kenya again. Hi Kenya, how's it going? If you're using Skype, you're stuck in 1992. Have you seen because you're black cine? I don't know what that means. Alright, fine. Google Meet. Fine. Natasha Godfrey Ashford, your father is younger than me. How old could you possibly be? Pretty much all the snow melted. Pretty much, but not quite all of it. Carly Scragg. Have you seen because you're black sense? Seen? Have you seen because? I don't know what that means, Carly Scragg. I really don't. Lubai Ajnawala, hello. How are you? Rajasthan, hello. Who's Rajasthan? Oh, there's Rajasthan. I see him. Have you seen because you're black scene? I still don't know what that means. I am glad I sprayed weeds yesterday. I sprayed so much my mouth tasted like Roundup. Oh, Rajasthan is a place, huh? Wow, it sounds like a wonderful, nice place. Think Beyond Nact, hello. Oh, it's a meme, huh? Rajasthan's name is Preel. You can call me Preel. All right, Preel. Generation Hope. That's a dumb name for a generation. I'd rather be Generation X, the cool generation. Generation Hope. Right? That's just like, could you get any dorkier? I don't think so. That's about as dorky as you could possibly get. Which Generation Hope? Oh, shut up, Generation Hope. Get out of here, you. Generation Hope. Generation Hope, my eye. That's what I say about Generation Hope. I say, Generation Hope, my eye. Your friend said I'm drunk. I'm not drunk, no. I don't drink alcohol. I have been drinking coffee this morning, though. And I am enjoying life. Because it's just like Johnny says here. Life is beautiful. Enjoy every moment. And then snap, 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 snap. I think that's a snapping emoji. Yeah, tell your friend that your friend's drunk. Say, you're drunk, friend. Drunky friend, drunk. And then see what your friend says, huh? Hmm. If he's like, no, 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 I'm not, then you know he's lying. He's a lying friend. You gotta watch out for those lying friends. They'll lie their butts off. So, what does your friend think now that he knows I've called him out for being a lying friend, huh? One of those scoundrelly lying friends. He's like, oh damn, I got burned so much. Who says she loves me? My beautiful wife, Rachel? If it's not Rachel, then I don't care what they say. Anyway, someone's friend got burned. Okay. Wow, friends. You're going to like this. This is going to be hot and delicious, unlike fishes. Tomorrow I be going to. Tomorrow I be going to. Well, Lou, that's because every time you turn around, your plants move themselves back. You're like, Sarah, put out. Well, Felicity is going to be sad because I am already married, happily, and disinterested in Felicity. It's always darkest before the dawn, Johnny. Remember that. Now your plants are like those rocks in the Death Valley that move by themselves. You know what I'm talking about? That's what your plants are like. Poo when you can, everybody. Poo when you can. Well, I don't blame you for not wanting to clean that up. That's gross. Nobody wants to clean up nothing gross. Orlando, ahead by 3 here in this Eastern Conference final, I believe. So I guess China's on a bit of a gold buying spree, it says. That's a good reason to buy gold. So I'm not especially interested actually in this basketball game. I am interested, however, in the Oakland Athletics game, but it doesn't start till 1 o'clock. Let's go to ESPN and see what schedule is today. 1:07 p.m. Oakland versus Miami. Oakland looking wonderful with that 17-17 record. And something else here worth noting. The New York Rangers come on at 1 p.m. as well. So that'll be fine and wonderful for everyone. I can go to your YouTube channel Okay, Rosalind. Rosalind, how old are you? I have listened to you. I mean, I looked at your channel. I mean, not to. I just went to your channel, Rosalind. I just, I just went to your channel. Um, and I think it's wonderful that you're YouTubing. I think that's fantastic. But you have to be about what, like 10 years old or something. And in general, I just went to it. I can go to your channel easily, Rosalind. I just have to click on your name and click go to channel, which I just did. So I have it right here. Would you like me to post a link to it? See, I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that really. You know? Um I I am currently looking at your YouTube channel and I'm not entirely sure I want to put a link to it. How old am I? I'm Yeah, how old are you, Rosalind Pierce? You're like 10 years old? Maybe? 9, 10, something like that. So I feel a little protective perhaps and don't necessarily feel like I want to put the link because uh you know YouTube can be a bit of a rough and tumble place. So okay. All right. You're 10. I understand it. I accept that you are 10 years old. I believe you entirely, okay? I don't think it means you have a disorder. Oh, YouTube, I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Rick Grimes. Who's Rick Grimes? All right, Rosalind Pierce. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I mean, this 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 is a perfectly safe enough thing for anybody to be watching, really. Uh, but I'm Rick Grimes. I don't know who Rick Grimes is. Can't deal with them commitments, barely understand. Anthony is says, "What's up, sexy?" to me. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind, Rosalind. Thank you for letting me know. Not always, Eric. Oh, here, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess I'm comparing against alternatives rather than the ideal. You know, as as live stream environments go, it's It's a little more, probably more well moderated than most, and at least it's righteous, you know. Even if it's not age appropriate, it's not wicked. I don't advocate wrongdoing. I'm not ill intentioned. I'm not. I don't try. I try not to be mean. You know. Rosalind Pierce. I am busy currently worrying about my own live streaming and what I'm doing on my channel. I'm not so interested in what other people are doing on their channels right now. That's certainly a possibility, Anthony. Where in California are you going? Hillbilly couch talk, huh? I'm not really a hillbilly in any sense of the word. Although I do live in the hills, I suppose you'd say. At lower elevation than the mountains, but at, of course, higher elevation than the flatlands below. Now, having accounted for the hill portion of the issue, let's turn our attention now to the Billy. No, not a hippie either, MK. Whatever reductive label you wish to use to dismiss me is not going to be adequate. Sorry. All right. Well, thanks, Rosalind Pierce. That's very considerate of you. Almost Mountain Eric. Yeah. We're just regular people living our regular lives here in lovely Mariposa. Okay, Rosalind Pierce. Okay, let me go to your channel and see what you have going on here. What day is it? That's pretty great, dude. All right, Rosalind. That's not really your real voice. All right. Pretty funny. I will link to it. I'll put the link here. I just can't help it. That's pretty funny with your inclusion that that's your real voice. I particularly like that part. Oh, shit. Because you see, the truth is, Rosalind, that's not your voice. Okay? I'm quite sure that is not your voice. Well, good luck with the regular people living your regular life stuff. Thanks. I've just been doing this for 10 years, you know. I've been, you guys can look at the video yourself, make your own determination as to whether you think that's really Rosalind's voice. Johanna says, greetings from Germany. Oh no, Mr. Kartoffel. I'm hoping your mom breaks your watch. Catch me out, you are here. Glad to know. That's how tall you are. Okay, well, sounds good to know. Maybe not. Maybe not right now. Catch me out. What's my favorite food? Oh, I don't know. Coffee, perhaps? Coffee or cheese or other food? Nah, bro. Not in the mood. Well, too bad, Mr. Kartoffel. You know what they say? People are strange when you're a stranger. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. If I could time travel to any time in the past, where would I go? I'd All right, Rosalind, I will bite. All right, I will bite. Rosalind, you're funny. You know what? I like you, Rosalind. You're funny. Get it on like Donkey Kong. Rosalind, you're funny. I like you. You, you seem like a little ENTP, maybe. Well, it's kind of delightful to see a little kid trolling in such an amusing fashion, right? It's funny. Yeah, I prove you now. Yeah, sure. I prove you. You proved me wrong or whatever. Rosalind for the win. Bro's too happy. How long have I been married? 10 months almost now. I said like 7 last night, and Rachel corrected me, and she said, "Oh no, it's been longer than that. Pretty soon we'll have been married a year." Joge guy, soup noots. No thanks, swollen Astro. No thanks. Yeah, we'll be married a year in July. It's currently May. Coming up on the 9th, so yeah, June 9th, July 9th. It'll be 10 months in a few days. Bra JY is flu. I don't know what that means. Well, at least she left you one child, Mr. Gartovel. I'm gonna have to go pee pretty soon. All right, it's time to make the pee-pee. You guys can look down the hallway while I'm making the pee-pee. There. I want you to imagine yourself walking down a very spooky hallway. All right? What are those things at the end of the hallway? Are those shadow people? Maybe they are. If one of those shadow people were to unhook itself from the door and start walking towards you, wouldn't you be terrified? Yes, you would. Ah. The relaxing world of urination, where all of your need to go pee becomes a satisfaction at having gone pee. Now that you've awoken to the world of urination, that's the experience you can look forward to. And you know what, Simple Girl? I gotta tell you, whatever your other critique you might have, I think that I'm happy that Rosalind found her way here to share her hilarious jokes with us. One of the more wholesome things I've encountered on YouTube in a while. You know, sometimes YouTube is not that wholesome, but it's nice when it is. I think that maybe that's what people who do like it here, maybe that's what they like about it as well as. Well, I've had a lot of people tell me that this stream's very wholesome. Again, compared, I assume, against. Okay, Rosalind. All right, I'll check it out. One last video for me. Okay. Let me mute this so I don't get copyrighted or whatever. Thanks, Rosalind. Rosalind confirms for us that that is her real voice. My wife is sleeping, or at least she's upstairs. I don't know if she's asleep or not. She might be even listening to this. Who knows? She might. All right. What's going on here? Um, what's going on here is I need to do some chores. There's a couple of things I wanted to accomplish here today. I moved the I moved the plants back, which is one of the main things I need to accomplish. But next thing I need to accomplish, I need to clean the kitchen. So let's go ahead and clean the kitchen, even though we don't really want to. Oh, I know what I need to do. Also, I have to clean the cat box. That's gross. What should I do first? What day is the Sabbath? I think you get to choose whichever day you want, right? Mine shifts around. It turns out like most days are the Sabbath, but not today. All right, everybody. Let's do our meowing. A lot of cleaning up to do. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. First things first. Meow. Okay. What's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to get this and put it back where it goes. Let's do it. Meow 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 meow. All right. So now we've got this. We're gonna lift it with our lifting hands. We're gonna walk over here. We're gonna open up this door. Turn on this light and put this back here. Phew. That was tiring. All right. What's next? Next, let's put some dishes in the dishwasher. Let's put dishes in the dishwasher as if you were dishity-doo in the dish brigade. All right. We've got some plates here. Oh, sure. Maybe I should rinse those off or whatever. But then again, maybe I shouldn't. Have you thought about that? Because what I know is I don't feel like washing them off. This thing there. I'll put this here too. Get these bad boys. And this sharp knife. Put those like that. And then what? I guess I just wash this out. I just use to boil potatoes. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine enough. That's fine enough for Friday. I don't want this thing right here, but maybe Rachel does, so I'll put it back even though I really should just throw it away. Oh. My stomach feels kind of meh. Maybe even very meh. Well, I guess I'll run this dishwasher. Seems like a sensible thing to do. Alright. Clean like the wind, dishwasher. Clean like the wind. Alright, now we've got some real progress accomplished. We're gonna get a plaque dedicated to our honor in Progress Town. Thanks, Natasha. I appreciate your solidarity, chore solidarity. I appreciate that. All right. In addition to the fun friends gang, we should start a chore solidarity gang, okay? Where people who are trying to get chores done encourage each other to get chores done. I think that would be a noble gang. Linnea Cavium knows where I live. Why, how wonderful, Linnea Cavium. Have you been doing research on me? I appreciate that. A lot of people don't care enough about me, you know? A lot of people, they're just satisfied by watching my streams. It's like, hey, do some research. Learn all about me. Well, I'm glad to hear it, Natasha, and good job to you for doing chores. High five. That's what we do in the chore solidarity gang. All right. Oh, good for you, Mr. Kartoffel. Well, maybe she should. Maybe that's what's wrong with Taylor Swift. She needs to experience the satisfaction of getting some chores done. Taylor Swift isn't a real one. You think she's a big fakie? You think she doesn't belong in the chore solidarity gang? Casey Jones, are you indicating that as well? Are you saying don't let Taylor Swift join the chore solidarity gang? All right, well, that's fair. We're not going to let her join then. You know who else doesn't get to join? Selena Gomez. Mm. Not after that plastic surgery. No, ma'am. Instead of getting plastic surgery, you should have been doing your chores. Hey, it's Rosalind Pierce again. Remember her? Yes, I remember you, Rosalind, and you are back. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like what she did with her face. Just leave your face alone, lady. It's been good enough all this time for you in show business. Why do you want to change it? Yeah, I think she was more attractive before, for sure, personally. Ariana Grande should stop licking donuts and do some chores. That will get you instantly hidden. AC2. Um, I'm not talking about your face. I am not talking about your face at all, Rosalind Pierce. I'm talking about Selena Gomez's face. Selena Gomez. Okay, Rosalind. You like to make a lot of content, huh? I make a lot of content too, so I can't really diss you for that, you know. Oh my God, you have the same ceiling fan that I have. What song is that? um, what what song is that? I love my veggies. Oh, Brandon, no. MF, no. I don't date men at all. I'm happily married to a woman in my third and final marriage. Thanks, Cameron Moto. Thank you so much. How's it going in Sierra Madre these days? Anything exciting going on? The song goes, I love my veggies, eat them up. I love my veggies. Oh, Brandon, because that wouldn't be appropriate. This isn't OnlyFans. This is YouTube, okay? You peek out the blinds, your tomato plants, huh? Well, I had to move my plants in last night so they wouldn't get snowed on. But that should be I'm sure the last snow of the season. Jesus loves you, man, says Zach Davis. Well, thanks. My name is Eric, Rosalind. My name is Eric. That's my name. Because my name is Eric, and that's my name. That's my rap. And my wife, who probably will be up relatively soon, is named Rachel. Damnation, give us live feeds when you go hunting and fishing and when a bear tries to eat you. Well, I don't do a lot of outside stuff, Roger Namack. Outside stuff is for outside people. Rachel and I are more inside people. Rosalind Pierce has a question. All right, I understand that you have a question. I'm glad, Rosalind, that I did not yell at you today. Sometimes I'll yell at somebody. Because, when people come in the chat, I don't know who they are or anything about them, right? Sometimes I yell at somebody and then realize later that they're a little kid. I'm like, oh no. This is my house. Here's a good ceiling fan. I like that ceiling fan. There's the stairs. Upstairs. It's back there. Here's the living room that I was just in. Yes, you can tell me your question, Rosalind. You can always ask a question because the person has no obligation to answer it. So that's where I was sitting over there. I'm looking at your meows, right, on the screen here. Looking at your meows. I look like Caesar from War for the Planet of the Apes. Oh, good for me. This is the kitchen. I just did some cleaning up in here a little while ago. But this is the dining room. It's for dining. If you're into dining, we don't use the dining room too much. There's outside. It snowed yesterday, so we're getting a lot of melts going on. There's a half bath. Tech closet, pantry, vacuuming closet. Here's the laundry room. This is where we do laundry, like when the clothes get dirty and stuff. All right, and this is going to actually take us to our next chore, too. This is the master bedroom. Primary bedroom, whatever you want to call it. It's got a couple closets in here, It's got this horrible piece of furniture that I do not like. And it's got outside out there. And it's got a wonderful kitty. Hello. Hello, kitty friend. Oh, yes. Make yourself comfortable. All right. So now we're going to go to the next job that we have to do. A very unpleasant job. That's right. We need to get the cat litter. My least favorite job of all. Okay. Grossness, I was only joking when I said this is so gross, it's super, super gross. That wasn't so bad, actually. Usually it's a lot lot worse than that. All right, that was pretty easy for a change. You know, if I do it more than once a day, it's not too horrible. If I do it once a day, then it's pretty horrible. All right, well, that was the garage, by the way. Now I'm gonna wash my hands. Now I know how Joan of Arc smells. Oh. So we have potatoes to eat for lunch once Rachel gets up. But I'll wait till she gets up to make them, I think. I just gotta heat them. I gotta make them. I made them last night when I have leftover potatoes to make for lunch, you know. Well, good time. Thanks for saying nice lady in the garage. We live in Mariposa, California. Yes, I can hear you, Rosalind. I just I wasn't looking at the chat when I was doing something there in the kitchen. I agree with Winston's mom. You really should try to. I'm not careful about it, but it's one of those things where you have a lot more reason to be careful about it than I do. Okay, so I agree with Winston's mom. You should be careful about that stuff. Try not to tell people where you live. I don't mean to be a naggerton. I'm sorry about that, but you know, I'm a father of a adult daughter. Well, the annoying thing about the lighting in the garage, actually, at the moment, is that one of the it's got these ceiling things that have fluorescent bulbs underneath them. You know, like these big rectangular ceiling light fixtures. Well, one of them I have to change the fluorescent bulbs. What do you hope to be in the future? What? You have water in the tap? We had to fetch spring water on mules. The thing is, okay, you go ahead and do that, Rosalind Pierce. What do I hope to be in the future? I hope to be, you know, happy. I hope to have fun. For myself in 5 years. Well, as far as the YouTube channel goes, I am hopeful that I could get to 100,000 subs within 5 years. It's possible. I think it might be a little touch and go, but I'd like to get to within 100,000. I'd like to get to 100,000 subs within 4 years. All right, Rosalind, you do that. You sing and have video all you want. I live in Mariposa. The thing is, it actually is kind of a big deal that we're not on well water, because much of Mariposa, other than the town proper, is on well water. And we are fortunate. We're in this little teeny neighborhood back here that's on, it's called the Mariposa Pines Mutual Water Company. Water. We are on Water Tower Water. Okay, I will watch it, Rosalind Pierce. You are a Mormon. We are against modernity. We remain stuck in the 17th century. Are you sure you're not Amish? Okay. I am going to. I don't think you have an F yet. What is that? That video with the band-aid? Um, okay. I will check it out again. Is it the one with the band-aid? Let me see. Is it not a short? Let me see. I did watch it, yeah. It's always it's uh it's always an experience to have, you know, a little girl flip you off. It's like, oh goodness. Rosalind, you don't need to be edgy, okay? Ah, this mixed up, crazy, wackadoodle world of ours, I tell you. It's called, they have that show, Roger Namack. It's called 19th, 1800s House or whatever. Is that what it's called? 1800s House? 19th Century House or something? Where they have a regular modern age family go into live a house like in the olden days without electricity and stuff. It used to be a show. Dorian Develop says, I quit smoking weed 6 months ago. Here's what I've noticed so far. Well, obviously, YouTube, I don't trust YouTube YouTube's algorithm when it deals with me as Eric Strauss. It gives me some really questionable suggestions. Just highly questionable. Naked and Afraid, Gimme Shelter. What's that all about? Is this some sort of special episode? Hmm. Well, there's obviously nothing on quite yet. We have to wait a little bit longer. Millie, hiya. Hiya, Millie. And basically, right now, I'm just waiting for Rachel to get up. I mean, it's not immaculate, right? It's it's lived in, you know. At its worst, it looks like this, right? Bunch of crap here, bunch of crap here, and you know, like this stuff here shouldn't really be there. It's not immaculate. Or like my room is kind of messy. It's got clothes on the floor and stuff. You know, it's not filthy, but I would hardly call it immaculate. It's a nice, it's a good house, and it's a good house in that it's easy to keep clean. Like for example, this house has a whole house vacuum, so I don't have to push a vacuum around, move the plug in. I just plug the tube directly into the hole in the wall, and I could vacuum wherever in the house. And then the vacuumings go into the central vacuum unit that's in the garage. So that's like one thing that's real convenient. The fact that this house doesn't have many surfaces helps it stay clean. If I had more surfaces to put shit down on. Yeah, I stream every day, Rosalind. Hi, beautiful. So it is a nice house, Rockman. How do we obtain this house? Well, we sold our house in Los Angeles, and even though it wasn't at nearly as nice a house as this one, it was worth more than this one. And then we bought this house. How did I obtain the house in Los Angeles? I inherited it. We wanted to get out of Los Angeles. I wanted to get out of that just sinkhole of memories that was my parents' house. And I'm super glad we got out of Los Angeles, and I'm super relaxing and comfortable up here. The LAPD, I mean, we lived in Los Angeles County, but we didn't live in Los Angeles City, so we we didn't have much encountering with the LAPD. No, my parents are dead. That's how one inherits things is one's parents die. Arkman. I still live in California, Adrian Garcia. Uh, we just live in a different part of California. We live in Mariposa County. I look like Ari Schaefer. Okay. I'm not exactly sure who Ari Schaefer is. Name sounds familiar. I have to look him up to see if I agree that I look like him. But I hear people say I look like a lot of different possible people. So, he's a comedian, says Broccoli Todd. Good to know. I wonder what Rachel's doing right now. Because I'm about ready to start making some lunch. I think I'll start making the lunch right now. This is just a nicotine vape that I'm hitting as part of my quitting smoking, or quit smoking. I stopped smoking cigarettes a week ago and started smoking a nicotine vape on the grounds that presumably it's better for me, Yes, I have one kid. Her name's Delilah. She's 25. She lives in Los Angeles. Because she's got other family besides just me, I seen a duck today. Do you like ducks? Well, Kevin, I don't dislike ducks. Casey Jones says it's snowing like an MFer right now. Really? It was snowing here yesterday, but today it's bright and sunny. Hi, Ricardo. Am I neutral about ducks? No, I'd say I'm slightly positive about ducks, but not highly positive about them. So I'm more than neutral. Like, if I were to go to some kind of lake, right? Some kind of pond, like city pond kind of thing, and the two realities, both of which are identical, one of which the city pond has ducks, the other it does not, I would definitely prefer the one with ducks. So I'm more than neutral on ducks. But I wouldn't call myself a real duck enthusiast, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, huh? Well, I don't know who that is. The weird thing is, of course, in any ordinary universe, nobody would ever like hit on me or think I'm attractive or anything, really. The only universe in which that happens is when you're a YouTuber and you get this strange, like, legitimacy just for being a YouTuber that who knows where it comes from. My name's Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Especially when I talk like that. Hey, look at me. My name's Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Sarah, you like Gumball? I don't know what Gumball is. Is that the character? That blue bird, maybe? Rachel and I were making some pretty funny and politically incorrect jokes when we were watching the Kentucky Derby yesterday. We pay attention to what kind of hats the ladies have on, right? And there's this one Down syndrome girl who didn't have any hat on. Like, you know. Rachel, actually, it was like, you can totally picture that girl just refusing to wear a hat, like telling her mom no. And then we took turns imitating the girl telling her mom not to put on a hat. It was, it was quite hilarious. And then we commented about how sometimes it's nice to not be streaming because maybe that wouldn't have played that well. I'm not sure. Maybe it would have been fine. No, Mom, I'm not wearing a hat. Yeah, that kind of a thing. Hi, Red Room. You know what? I don't know if you're aware of this, Red Rum, but your name spelled backwards spells murder. Yes, I will see your cat. Okay? Okay, Rosalind. I will look at your cat. Hey, wow, you got a real Hitler kitty, don't you? Rosalind's cat definitely has a bit of a Hitler kitty look to it. I'll show everybody Rosalind's cat. Fine. We need to do something about the dogs once and for all. So there's Rosalind's Hitler kitty. You are a creep. You are a creep. You are a creep. You are a creep. Well, Journey, why would you say that I'm a creep? Would you say also that I'm a weirdo? Would you also ask me, Eric, what the hell are you doing here? You don't belong here. Well, I'm not a creep, and you, Journey, are on timeout. Okay, Priel, listen. If you want to be called by the name Priel, then you should name yourself Priel instead of Rajasthan. Taylor Swift, and don't forget Travis Kelce. He's also winning in 2024, Casey Jones, sometimes known as Taylor Swift's boyfriend. So, all right, we're gonna make some lunch. That's right. That's what we're doing. All right, fine. Let's go make some lunch. Let's talk to Rachel. Let's find out if she wants some lunch yet. If so, let's make a little lunch. Well, Journey, I'm not gay. But more significantly, you shouldn't make counterfactual claims about people. All right. So, Rachel, are you hungry for some potatoes for lunch?
Sure.
Let's make the rest of the potatoes here. And in not very long, what we will also do is get going here in the background where is it? Should be like starting soon. We're looking for the Rangers game.
Oh.
Game 1 of Series 2 in the playoffs for the New York Rangers will begin in just 1 minute. So, pretty exciting stuff. It's the kind of stuff that makes you win all the prizes. If you like to win all the prizes. I saw the video on your cat. I looked at it. Okay, your name is too gross. I don't even know what to do about you. Should I just, it's just, oh God. I even showed a picture of your cat from the video, Rosalind. Your cat's name is Fluffy? Well, let me show you Capillo then. Capillo has really taken a sitting on top of this box. Yes, your cat is cute. I think your cat is wonderful, Rosalind. You have a wonderful black and white cat.
I couldn't see the Hitler-ness.
Well, it's not your textbook Hitler unless you view the nose as the mustache. See,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nine. What is that dark mouth, right?
His big paws.
That's a cute kitty. All right, so now we know what everyone knows what your cat looks like, all right? All right. Let's bring this up here. I want to pop out the chat here. Who's that girl laughing? Who's that lady? This is my wife, Rachel.
You're a very nice cat. It's cute.
I just told you, Rosalind. It's my wife, Rachel.
Is there any coffee?
Yes.
Yay. Hello, Red Rum.
All right, I was going to pop this out and put it in front of the hockey game. That's what I'm supposed to be doing right now. And then I'll go make lunch.
Thanks, Rosalind Pierce.
Thanks, Rosalind. All right, now that we have this up over the hockey game, let's go start lunch. In today's How to Cook Food episode of Talking with Spanish People, we're going to talk about how to make leftover potatoes into regular unleftover potatoes. Well, first of all, we're going to get out the leftover potatoes. But before that, we're going to wash our hands. All right. Hands are washed. Like osh bagosh. Alright, so we don't have a ton of this left. But I think it's enough for us to have lunch. We get all of it out, which we will, with this scraper scooper spreader tool. You know, Korean shows are kind of weird. Some of them are terrible. They don't really seem to care about whether they have any overarching kind of plot, really. Just have a bunch of storylines going on. Different people having differing kinds of experiences, relationships, whatever. Kind of soap opera-y. In contrast, oh my god, the cartoon Jobless Reincarnation 2, it's astonishingly good. For a cartoon in which absolutely nothing happens but a bunch of like subtle relationship stuff. It's astonishingly good. It makes me cry every week. And not even like sadness tears, but tears of like, you know, the perfect kind of tears you want to be crying in an anime, which is, you go, oh my god, this cartoon is so beautiful. Like that kind of crying. Alright, now that we've got this in the pan, we're going to use our hands a bit. But they'll tell you in chef school is that the best tool you have in the kitchen is your hand. Alright? That's right. The lowly hand is the best tool you have in the kitchen. We're going to smush down our potatoes into a big pancake like that. Alright? Then we're going to crank up that heat like nobody's business. We'll wash these hands off again. Pretty much like, well, we have this spatula. Everything else is in the dishwasher. Now we'll add just a dash more salt to this because once food's sat a bit, it's good to give it a little bit of pizzazz. Pizzazz it up a bit. So we'll just let that do its thing for a minute. I think what maybe we'll do is just put this on one plate. Oh, well, could use this one too. That's fine. This should be fine. All right. I can hear it sizzling away. Listen to that sizzle. Can you smell it too? You might be able to smell this from that distance, I'm not sure. I think we are really in for a hot and delicious potato treat for lunch today. Here I'm talking with famous people. I'm gonna let this sizzle, sazzle, and stew for another minute or two. And you'll know when it's sizzle, sazzle sufficiently when you turn it over and it's got that golden brownie quality to it. It makes this the ultimate in hybrids between hash browns and regular potatoes. So, in order to have an easier time dealing with this, I'm going to cut it into four slices here. And figure I'll be more able to turn over any of these slices than I would be able to turn over the whole thing. I think you need to leave it alone for a little while longer. And I remember what Winston's mom told me about that. I think it's probably better to start with it cold like this too. I'm also not putting on to any butter or anything like I did last night, so potatoes have a little bit of butter in them. Those have a little cheese on them, so it should be fine the way it is. Definitely not the ideal spatula, but it's what we have at our disposal right now. So, see what we can accomplish here. There, yeah. That's what we're looking for right there. All right. Looking like this time we might end up with some actual potato pancakes. As you can see how golden brown it is. And of course, what shade of brown do you want your food to be? Only one shade of brown really stands out, and that's golden brown. In food, Golden brown is like the hero of all the browns. When I'm a walking, I strut my stuff, then I'm so strung out. This is our problem child right here. Okay. You think they're done? Oh yeah? You do? Well, who asked your opinion anyway? Nevertheless, you might be correct. In fact, turns out you are correct. Congratulations. You win the 1993-94 Correctness of the Year Award trophy. All right. Now, next, what we need is some ketchup and a couple of forks. Chip. In the Europe, they would call this chip. It is already 1-1 in the hockey game. That's some fast-paced action. What are we making? We made potato pancakes. When you said day and night, did I not warn you about that? I don't know, did you? Pretty sure I don't send day and night. Geode. Have a good day, y'all, says Geode. You too, Geode. I want you to have a good day as well. Wow.
Thank you, handsome.
I would say it's better today.
Really? I thought it was good yesterday too.
That was good yesterday too, but that's scrumdiddlyumptious.
Yeah, I do. Oh my gosh.
It's already 1-1.
I know, I can't believe that.
So fast. The game just started.
Yeah.
So we've done now pretty much all of the chores, well, almost all the chores I had in mind doing today.
That's good.
The last chore, of course, is take the trash out to the street.
Mm.
Welcome back, Red Rum. Mmm. That's a good and satisfying lunch. Now, what I'm actually probably most excited about of all is this game. That's right. The Oakland Athletics, however, are losing 4-0 in the first inning to Miami.
Oh no.
However, they've got the whole game to catch up. I believe the A's have a decent chance of winning this game. Last year, I would have said it's over. The A's hung 20 on Marlins yesterday. Marlins pitching yesterday, so and the Miami Marlins are one of the worst teams in baseball. Mm.
Too high.
Come on, Boyle.
Straight and low.
Pew! Says the hitter, and he fouls it away. But like, you can't be in a better situation down by 4 runs in a baseball game than the top of the first inning. You
Yeah.
have plenty of time to make it back, you know. Mm. You've got a meeting with your friends, right?
At 5.
Cool.
Would you like to join?
No. No, thank you. I'm going to pass on that. But it makes me very happy that you are having that meeting with your friends.
Thanks. I'm glad you are. That's
Yeah.
nice.
I'm delighted for you to enjoy yourself, you know.
Aww.
And to, you know, just in general to see you do with talking with people what can be done with it, which is to say, it's such a better way of engaging socially with other people in the world than physical, like geolocal friends, you know?
Well, there was one time when we were talking about sushi, and I was like, "Oh, Lou, like it'd be cool if we like lived close together and we could go out for sushi." You know what I mean?
That would be nice, yeah.
But the fact that like all of us from different time zones can get together, chat is really cool.
Shakari Richardson, fastest woman in the world. We'll find out. Currently, 5-on-5. Rangers are the home team in this series. Defending home ice against the much hated Carolina Panthers.
Hurricanes.
Who are the Panthers? Oh, that's the
Carolina,
football team.
it is football, yeah.
Yeah, that's the football team. My bad. The Hurricanes.
Still not liked.
Yeah. Rosalind's back and better than ever. Zigzag says, "Are we tweaking pretty hard today?" Yeah. If you're asking if I'm tweaking hard today, well, the answer is I'm not tweaking at all today. Smothering ketchup. Generally a good idea to smother in ketchup, yeah. You're allergic to sushi? Well, you shouldn't eat it. Well, Zigzag, the thing is, I do actually take Adderall when I have it. You know, when I get prescribed a new bottle, I'll be on it for a couple weeks. But I'm actually not on anything at the moment, except marijuana and this nicotine vape. So, methinks your skills as a mathematician are pretty poor. I think your skills as a provocateur are perhaps slightly better, but if you're attempting to accuse a person of something, you should always make sure you can substantiate the accusation before making it, because otherwise you're just defaming the person. So think about that next time. Yeah, I got up about 10:30 a.m. this morning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, got a pretty good night's sleep last night. And if you actually were doing the mathematics, then you'd say, oh, he just ate this entire plate of food that he had just spent some time making, right? Not really typical for somebody on amphetamines. So for these reasons, you're either being disingenuous or are reading way too much into things that don't mean anything at all. Either way, fuck off.
Oh, there's a power play?
There's going to be a power play, huh?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Good. Get in the box, Carolina.
Oh, oh, nothing.
I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't been paying attention to what's going on with that. Some disagreement obviously going on here, and that's fine. You strongly disagree. All right. Well, Red Rum strongly disagrees with something. I don't know what it is, but more power to you, Red Rum. If you guys were hoping for weak disagreement, you're not dealing with somebody who weakly disagrees with things. Oh. Oh, Red Rum. Well, nevertheless, I'm trying to see what's going on here. Red's claiming I owe them one because I didn't time them out on demand. Maybe what you owe them is you timing them out when they don't want to be timed out. Just to show them. Just to give them a taste of their own medicine. Is that really a taste of their own medicine? Maybe not. But you're missing the point. Are you going to eat your potatoes?
I'm not hungry anymore.
Okay.
Should I save them? Like,
Well, definitely don't throw them out. If you're saving them for later, that's fine. Um, if you're not gonna eat them later, then I will eat them.
well, the plan is to eat them later, but if you want them, have them.
No, I just don't want you to throw them away. You save them for later if you're going to. Then if you decide later you don't want to eat them, I will eat them later, or we'll save them for later potentially, and maybe I'll make something else for dinner, and then we can split that and have it as a
Yeah.
side dish or something.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do that for dinner later on. Hi, Lynart Weed. Aren't you gonna say that? Oh, there we go. I was afraid you were gonna. I was afraid you were gonna miss it this time. Why you look sad? I don't know, Leonard. Leonard, you tell me. Why do I look sad? Do I like ketchup? Yes. I like ketchup with certain things. I do like ketchup with potatoes. I also like ketchup with meatloaf. I like ketchup on hamburgers and hot dogs. I like ketchup on double cheese goodness. But I don't like ketchup on fried rice. This is my entire note. Yay, Rangers! The Rangers just scored a goal, making it 2-1 in favor of the Rangers. Now let's see how the A's are doing. It's commercial. That means the A's offense didn't do much. Uh-oh. Should I drive? I've been drinking alcohol. You know what? I'm not going to drive. I'm going to be responsible. Here are my keys. Good job. Good job, baseball shirt. You've decided to not drive intoxicated.
Whenever you're done driving intoxicated, you're gonna have kids.
Mm-hmm. And then you can insure your kids with the government. So.
Oh, Rangers scored again.
Yeah, the Rangers are up 2-1. They scored on the power play goal. And I guess after you score a goal on a power play, that ends the power play.
Makes sense.
You don't get to continue on your power play any further. So that power play goal kind of happened near the beginning of the power play. So they lost a lot of power play time, but they got a goal out of it. So they're fine with that. So I want everyone to keep that in mind next time you're enjoying some hockey.
Hey, Boba Fett.
You can tell me something, Leonard Weed, yes. We're watching the Rangers versus the Carolina Hurricanes.
Oh my gosh, they're already like so fighty.
It's chippy, yeah. And
how good they changed pictures.
yes, they changed pitchers, unfortunately. To some extent, the damage is done. If that's what the first pitcher should have been singing when he walked off the mound. The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving.
Oh.
The damage is done, so I guess I'll be leaving. So anyway, these are only down 4 runs. And, you know, the Athletics here, we're talking about, what is it, a 6-game winning streak they're on?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6-game winning streak. Pretty exciting stuff for the Oakland Athletics. You know, they're 500 this late in the year. You have just eaten all the kids' candy. Well, good for you. You might get a, what do you call it? A stomach ache, but so it goes. Cash the Rabbit says, ew! Rosalind Pierce, hi. Irene Collier, hi. Bye, everyone. Have a good one. Bye, Red Rum.
Bye, Red.
Yes, we're watching the Oakland Athletics. Who is talking to me? My beloved wife, Rachel.
Hi.
Well, okay. I was lying. It was actually this bottle of ketchup. You don't have to think what you think. I'm already dead. I found out from him. Yes, Eric and I get along quite well. Often he'll be sitting here. Often he'll be sitting here and he'll hear from the kitchen me saying, Eric, come get me out of the refrigerator. So I do. It's ketchup. Well, his name, he's ketchup. That's like me saying it's human, Rosalind. This is a specific ketchup, okay? This is Heinz ketchup.
Oh, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. That's the Mexican, that's what your dad has, Heinz ketchup. Well, your dad and I obviously have the same taste in ketchup. Do I know any Spanish? Oh, yeah. Yo hablo español. Muy bien.
I have to get physical with you.
Okay. Let's get physical. I know a little bit of Spanish, but mostly what I know is Spanglish. You know some Spanish too? We live in Mariposa, California. Spence, yes, it's true. He's given up a base runner, but so far, yeah, you've informed us already, Rosalind. That's far away in Massachusetts land. Rachel's probably been to Massachusetts.
Sure. I have been.
Because it's close to New York, apparently.
Let me see actually how many hours. It might even be like the same amount of hours from LA to Mariposa.
Yeah, we live here on YouTube mostly. Alright, well, I guess I'm a little inclined to wrap up this stream today. Not feeling especially energetic.
No, you seem closer. 4 hours, basically.
4 hours to Boston from New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably less far than that to the state line. Are there like Massachusetts weed stores that are right on the state line? Probably.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, for New York.
I forgot that it legalized it.
Yeah.
Boston's a really cool city. Honestly, I enjoyed Massachusetts a lot. Like, it's a small city, so like you can walk around, and I like history stuff, so there's a lot of history. And there's also Salem, Massachusetts, which has witch stuff.
Yeah. That's where you go for your witches.
Mm-hmm.
For your witches' cauldrons and such.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so are you ready to end this stream?
Sure.
I think I'm ready to end the stream too. I'm a little tired. Maybe I will stream again in a few hours. Alright, I will subscribe to you too, Rosalind. Alright. There. I have now subscribed to you. I subscribe to you as me, but instead of as talking with Spanish people, but regardless, it's just because that's what I'm logged in as right now.
Power play.
Alright, so until later on, I bid you all a very fond,
Bye.
fine, and famishing farewell.
Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.